Oh, hello there, motherfuckers. And I've got another. This is the last movie review of the day that I'm doing. Trying to catch up to sort of three movies this week. And I want to talk about The Hunger Games, The Mockingjay Part 2. Now, I haven't seen The Hunger Games, didn't see Catching Fire, and didn't see Mockingbird Part 1. But I went with my friends to go see this movie because what are friends for? Just, like what the fuck? I'll see it. I'm not gonna be, oh, I haven't seen the other movie, so I'm not gonna see this one. Fuck that shit. Gonna go see the movie, even if I don't know what the fuck's going on. Um, and surprisingly, I wasn't really that lost. I had the plot explained to me by my friends a little bit. Um, that was a decent movie. I'm not exactly losing my mind here with the Hunger Games, but I'm intrigued. And perhaps once I explore the other avenues of the Hunger Games, maybe I'll actually become a bigger fan of this series. I'm actually pretty intrigued. I mean, I like a lot of like this whole uprising movement and shit. And I like Donald Sutherland as President Snow. I think that was a very good casting choice there. I like the character that he plays. Um, and overall, I don't know, I was intrigued by it. I didn't think that the movie was amazing. I mean, it's got some decent action scenes, but there was nothing really that stuck out in this movie that was really blowing my mind. Um, it really wasn't. It's not really mind blowing. I kind of feel like I don't know. I'm gonna explore the other movies in this series, but I kind of feel like it's gonna be a series where I'm kind of like or this is good, but it's not amazing. It's not gonna be like Star Wars or Indiana Jones or Back to the Future or any of these other big major franchises. I'm not going to be losing my mind over these movies anytime soon, or Jurassic Park, one of these series that's near and dear to my heart. But, who knows? Who the fuck knows? I'm going to watch the other three movies. I'm going to get back to you guys on this. But I'm just going to say that I'm intrigued by it. Now, do I think that these movies would be as popular if it wasn't for Jennifer Lawrence being hot? Probably not. The movies probably wouldn't have done that well if they had a fucking main character that was just some fucking dude. Um, these characters are not really that interesting. I mean, I'm gonna be perfectly honest. This is probably what hurt it for me. The action is good, but Jennifer Lawrence isn't exactly an exciting actress. Now, I'm not exactly gonna say she's as boring as Kristen Stewart, but the girl ain't exciting, and she ain't really the best actress around. Um, yeah, really, it's I don't know. These characters weren't doing it for me. They weren't intriguing. I don't know if there were better characters in the previous series, the ones who died. So even when characters died in this movie, I didn't know them from the previous movie, so it's not really fair to judge them. But if they were this boring in the other movies, then I'm not really gonna get too excited about it. But the storyline is interesting. It is. And the action is good, which is really warranting me to check out the other films. So it's done a good job. It's just I don't know. It's just none of the performances from any of the protagonists. To me, Donald Sutherland stole the show as President Snow, and I've only seen one movie, but I have to say that he showed personality. Nobody else really did in this movie. Everybody just kind of feels like very one dimensional. Here's Jennifer Lawrence with the fucking name I can't even remember. Um, and I know the fanboys are going to attack me for that comment right there. Sorry, I don't remember what her name was in the movie. I don't have Wikipedia open right here because I'm just talking about. I just kind of want to stress that I am new to this series, so I'm not going to lie and act like I know a lot about it. So I'm just going to say, Jennifer Lawrence didn't really excite me, and I know that's going to be very offensive to a lot of Hunger Game fans, but that's the fact of the matter. I really just didn't get in tune with these characters. They just weren't really, connecting with me. They didn't feel like, I didn't really relate to them in any way. And maybe I'm missing something. I don't know. But I will check out the other films, and like I will do reviews of them, and I will check back with you guys. And I'm preparing to be flamed by people who love the Hunger Games and adore the books and shit. It's one of the most popular series right now. It's like the #1 movie right now, and I'm not saying it's a bad movie. It's a decent movie. I enjoyed it. I did. But I'm just not really into these characters that much. Is all I'm gonna say. So I got to say for right now, motherfuckers. Until I see the next 3 movies, we'll see you then for those reviews.